Ladies and gentlemen, Matthews here from FOREX Traders. I hope you're doing great. So I'm here with a trade breakdown on the loss we took on Eurgbp, how we managed to take this particular trade, the exact confirmations we looked for, and everything else that is important for you to actually understand from this particular trade. All right. So watch the rest of the video to actually find out. All right, so let me just show you the trade before all that happened right here. So you can clearly see that this was the trade that we looked at before all that happened, right? So you can clearly see that at this level here, we had a nice rally-based drop supply zone, of course, in the direction of the major trade, which was down. So we had a nice rally-based drop supply zone. We had a rally base and a drop supply zone. And you can clearly see that at this level here, we had what? We had big momentum candles right here. We had big momentum candles at this level right here, which is very, very important. Okay. So when you have this momentum candle like this, just tells us around this level, there's still some unfulfilled orders which the market needs to take out. Okay. So, and what we saw that was that the market made a high, then it created a lower low right here by breaking this higher low right. You can clearly see that we had an uptrend going on, but then the market decided to break this low here and created a new lower low right there. Already, that tells you that the market is potentially going to change the direction of the market. And then to top it off, we had another equal highs here. So we had this level here, this level here, all these is what we call liquidity. These are equal highs, which we call liquidity, right? So as always, we have to wait for these levels to be taken out. And once these levels have been taken out, we wait for our confirmation at this level. So if you can clearly check here, you can clearly see that we had a very, very nice pin bar formation at that level right there. We had a nice bearish pin bar right there, which triggered us to actually enter into this particular trade. Okay, so we had all the right reasons to actually enter the trade, and the trade was actually shared with our private community right here. We entered this particular trade, but guess what? This happened. Like I always tell you guys, on a trade by trade basis, regardless of what kind of a system you have, there's no way to know what's going to happen. So for you to be profitable, you have to take all trade setups that meet your criteria. Okay, if you look at our risk reward ratio, this was the 1 to 15 risk reward ratio, risking 16 pips and to make about 230 pips, right? That's a very, very big risk reward ratio. Therefore, you are capable of taking 3, 4, 5 losses and just be able to make it all up in one trade. All right, so the emphasis there is in the randomness of the results on a trade by trade basis. That you're supposed to know. Why do I always talk about these things? I try to talk about these things because these things are not talked about a lot by most of our YouTube channels here on YouTube or Facebook. Very few people talk about losses. The ones I've seen personally, there are very few, and then most of people out there are just telling you about how much money you can make and everything else. All right.
Hello there. Do you like the way we trade and would like to trade exactly like I've shown you? Well, wait no more. We have our FOREX trading mastery course, which comes with a ton of extensive in-depth tutorials on our trading strategy, risk management, and trading psychology. Our strategy has been back-tested and forward-tested and has shown positive expectancy over the years. When you enroll into our course, you get benefits like lifetime mentorship, lifetime signals, free trading plan, free trading journal, and weekly trade reviews. All these arsenals that help you become a consistently profitable trader that you seek to become. What are you waiting for? Click the first link in the description to enroll now.
Of course, that is important and that's true, but you need to know as well that you will lose, all right? And you have to make sure that you understand that even when you're coming to this market, right, you're going to take losses. So the most important thing that you have to actually be proactive in terms of your risk management. All right, so have a proactive approach where you are predefining your risk in advance before taking into any particular trade, literally, because at any particular time anything can happen. So if you look at this trade, let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 30 minutes time frame right there. So let's go to the 15. Yeah. So let me check. Let's go back further. So I want the point where we saw that nice pin bar right there. So I think it was here, right? We saw that nice pin bar, and then the market did what? Still pushed to the upside, dropped a bit, and then pushed even further. All right. So literally, actually it was actually this one here. Yeah. So all this just tells you that there's no way to know. I mean, this was a very, very nice setup right here. So if you look clearly, this was actually, let's go back to the 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, it was this level here. We had this nice rejection right here. We had this nice rejection here. Okay, this is what we had. And then guess what? What happened after that? We saw the market pushing with a big momentum to the upside just after giving us that entry confirmation right there. So you have to understand that at any particular time, anything can happen, and there's no way to predict what's going to happen. All you have to have is a series of trade mindset where you're thinking long term and you're thinking over a series of trades and not on a trade by trade basis. Because like I've shown you several times in the past, the same setup will work today. You take it the following day or the following hour, it won't work. So it's all about being consistent in terms of your risk management and also objectively identifying your setups every time and just being consistent with that and having a long-term goal where you're thinking of the long-term and like thinking short-term. All right, so that's what will keep you in the game. Also, another important point to note is that your strategy won't work every time. So there'll be periods where the market condition is not conducive for your strategy. And then you must be able to realize that in that particular environment, your strategy is not working. Therefore, during those moments, you can reduce your trading or reduce your risk so that you avoid losing a lot of money. All right. So it's extremely important. And during this period where we are in the festival season, so there's low liquidity in the market. Like most people are not trading. So it's very tricky. The market can be erratic, can be acting up and everything. So you have to make sure you must be in a position where you understand how your strategy works. And in such circumstances, yes, you can trade, but make sure you reduce your risk and everything, because you know that it's not the best condition for your strategy to actually play out. Or you can use this period to actually backtest, work on your strategy, work on your psychology, and work on those things that I use that next year. You're starting on a very good note because you've actually prepared for it. So this is what I had for you guys. I really hope you found some value in this video. So if you did, make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section. Let me comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this one and everything else. All right. So you guys, until next time, goodbye.